A wintry mix of precipitation this evening across northwest Massachusetts and southwest New Hampshire. A light wintry mix of precipitation will overspread northwest Massachusetts and nearby southwest New Hampshire late this afternoon and early evening. This includes the sites and towns of Charlemont, Greenfield, Orange, Berry, Fitchburg, Chesterfield, Amherst, Northampton, Ayer, Jaffrey, Keene, Peterborough, and Ware. The precipitation will begin as light snow or flurries, and then transition to sleet and freezing rain later this evening. Despite the precipitation being light, a coating of snow and ice are possible, and will be sufficient to result in slippery travel across this region, especially on secondary roadways. The precipitation will change over to all rain between midnight and 3 a.m. as temperatures rise above freezing. This will result in improving conditions. However, heavy rain overnight and into Wednesday may result in poor drainage flooding. Issued at 11:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Flood watch in effect from late tonight through Wednesday afternoon. The National Weather Service in Taunton has issued a flood watch for portions of northern Connecticut, Massachusetts, southern New Hampshire, and Rhode Island, including the following areas in northern Connecticut: Hartford, Connecticut, Holland, Connecticut, and Windham, Connecticut. In Massachusetts, central Middlesex, Massachusetts, eastern Essex, Massachusetts, eastern Franklin, Massachusetts, eastern Hampton, Massachusetts, eastern Hampshire, Massachusetts, eastern Norfolk, Massachusetts, eastern Plymouth, Massachusetts, northern Bristol, Massachusetts, northern Middlesex, Massachusetts, northern Worcester, Massachusetts, southeast Middlesex, Massachusetts, southern Bristol, Massachusetts, southern Plymouth, Massachusetts, southern Worcester, Massachusetts, Suffolk, Massachusetts, western Essex, Massachusetts, western Franklin, Massachusetts, western Hampton, Massachusetts, western Hampshire, Massachusetts, western Norfolk, Massachusetts, and western Plymouth, Massachusetts. In southern New Hampshire, Cheshire, New Hampshire, eastern Hillsborough, New Hampshire, and western and central Hillsborough, New Hampshire. In Rhode Island, Bristol, Rhode Island, eastern Kent, Rhode Island, Newport, Rhode Island, northwest Providence, Rhode Island, southeast Providence, Rhode Island, Washington, Rhode Island, and western Kent, Rhode Island. From late tonight through Wednesday afternoon, heavy rainfall of 1 to 3 inches with a low probability of a few interior locations receiving up to 4 inches. Widespread urban and poor drainage flooding is expected, along with the risk of smaller streams and creeks overflowing their banks. A flood watch means there is a potential for flooding based on current forecasts. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. High wind warning in effect from 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Wednesday. The National Weather Service in Taunton has issued high wind warning, which is in effect from 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Wednesday. The wind advisory is no longer in effect. Location: southeast Massachusetts, including the greater Boston area and all of Rhode Island. Winds south-southeast 30 to 40 miles per hour with gusts up to 60 miles per hour. Timing: late tonight into Wednesday. Impacts: damage to trees, power lines, and property are possible with wind of this magnitude. Power outages are likely. Take action now to secure any loose outdoor objects. A high wind warning is issued when sustained winds of 40 miles per hour are expected for at least an hour, with gusts of 58 miles per hour or greater at any time. Damage to trees, power lines, and property are possible with wind of this magnitude. Power outages are likely. Take action now to secure any loose outdoor objects. Wind advisory now in effect from midnight tonight to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Wednesday. Location: Windham County of Connecticut, central Middlesex, Essex, southern Worcester counties of Massachusetts, including the cities of Putnam, Willimantic, Framingham, Lowell, Lawrence, Gloucester, Milford, and Worcester. Winds south-southeast 25 to 35 miles per hour with gusts up to 50 miles per hour. Timing: late tonight into Wednesday. Impacts: winds this strong are capable of downing small tree limbs and branches, possibly causing isolated power outages. Driving can also be difficult, especially for high-profile vehicles. A wind advisory is issued when sustained winds are forecast to be 31 to 39 miles per hour, or gusts will range between 46 and 57 miles per hour. Winds this strong are capable of downing small tree limbs and branches, possibly causing isolated power outages. Driving can also be difficult, especially for high-profile vehicles.
Here are the 3 p.m. observations.